Hey guys, it's Black Girls YouTube too, and I keep getting this same question and request, so I'm going to fulfill it. I have been asked to do a story time of when I tried out for Howard's Cheerleading Squad. So, here it is. Give a little background information on me. I was a cheerleader pretty much all my life. Well, not really. Second grade. I started in second grade. I moved up to junior high where I was on JV for a year. Then I moved up to varsity. Then we got a new coach, so she put me back on JV. And the next year I went back to varsity. And then I was the coach. I mean, not coach. Captain. I've been captain of JV and captain of varsity. I was the MVP. We went to competition. Yeah. I've been the flyer, base, back spot, and front spot. Yeah, I've been the main base and side base. Most of the time I'm the main base actually. Yeah, I'm 5'2", 107 pounds, and I'm backing and basing people. My favorite stunt is definitely basket tosses. I have a pretty bomb hike basket toss, just saying. My toe touch basket toss is pretty good. I've done a, what is this called? Alright. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Kick twist. I can do that. It's not that great because my leg doesn't go that high, but I can do it. I can do a heel stretch, a regular liberty. My scale is decent, but I'm not extremely like flexible in the air, except for basket tosses. I cannot do a scorpion. Now, in terms of basing, I can pretty much do any stunt that you ask me to do. If you show me what it looks like, I can do it. I don't like to back at all. I don't like to see girls like flying at me. I just don't like it. And my twist outs when I'm flying are pretty good. Okay, so now you know a little information about me. If you don't know cheerleading, you probably looked at that like, what? I can do a back handspring, but with a spotter. And yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. So now before I came to Howard, I was always watching like competition videos of Howard cheerleaders. I was always watching game videos of Howard cheerleaders just so I could tell what kind of cheering they do, which by the way is so different than back home. So different. I'll show an example of what we did back home. And an example of what we did at Howard.
Ready? V-S-O-N, the Bison are here to win. We will not be stopped, so sit back and watch us rock. You know we're oh so hot, that's why we stay on top. Show you the how we're moving, why we're the real H.
Okay, so let's speed up the story. I'm gonna move past. I moved into my dorm in like August 9th or August 14th, not sure which one, and I just remember there were some girls talking about cheerleading tryouts were coming up and they wanted to get like some practice in before the actual tryout started, if that makes sense, just to stretch back out, get those muscles back working, pretty much see the other competition if you want. If you ask me, I believe that's what they were doing. So I went with them. There was a girl who was currently on the team that came to, and she kind of gave us like an inside in terms of what to expect. So we're gonna fast forward again. It's 5:30 a.m. and I'm walking to Burr, which is not close to my dorm. It's still black outside. My roommate is just knocked out and I'm on my way to the first day of cheerleading tryouts. First day we learned the cheer, we learned the jump sequence, we learned we didn't learn this, but they asked like who could tumble and stuff. I don't know, this, oh, and they also showed us pretty much like the kind of workouts that they do and kind of stretching that they do, so you could, I don't know, I feel like the first day was kind of like weeding out like I think that they were like looking at people like, okay, she could do that exercise, she could do that stretch, okay. Her jumps are really nice, okay. She has a good attitude, she's willing to try a lot of different things, okay. And yeah, that's pretty much how the first day went. It was more chill. I will say personally, I'm more reserved, so surprisingly, right? So when everybody was kind of branching off, learning like the different things that they taught us by themselves, I was just kind of like, where y'all going?
Mind your own business, Jazz.
Can I come?
No. Let's go sit down somewhere.
Okay. I'll tell the truth, I was super duper stiff, so stiff, especially with that chair. But I don't have hips. I don't know, nothing was moving. They were like, this is called the Howard double shake, and I was like that. They're like, girl, don't hurt yourself. So now we're gonna move on to the second day. They broke up people asking who could fly, who could base, and who could back, and they walked us through. Here's mistake number one. I rose my hand for fly, knowing that I'm not that flexible. So I get over to the side, and you know the guy's there, the coach, it's a male coach, one of them, and he's like, okay, all right, ladies, we're gonna get in the starting position. Does everybody know what the starting position is? I was like, huh? I just know 1, 2, you jump in the stunt and it goes up, or 1 foot is in, 1, 2, stunt goes up. I don't know what this first position is. This is a dance, this is a ballet. I said, no, okay. So these are one-legged stunts. You're gonna put 1 foot forward in the ground, you're gonna put your hands down as if you're getting on top of your base. And then I say 1, 2, you're gonna push, and you're gonna go up directly into whatever body position I tell you. I'm like, okay, that sounds decent. So he went down the line, he's like, lips first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. He said like as soon as you jump up, you know, and that seemed like okay to me. So I was like, all right. Then he was like, heel stretches. Now let me tell you one thing. I can't go directly into a heel stretch. I don't know if it's like an Achilles heel. I don't know, but I have to like take my time, see, and then bring it up, and then it's there. I can't just kick it up. So he goes again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I couldn't do it. So he was kind of looking at me. There were some other girls that couldn't do it either, but then there were a few girls that it went right up, and it was actually here, not even here. I was like, oh geez, okay. And then he's like, all right, next is bow and arrow. My heart literally like, I was like, is it too late to go to the bases? So if you don't know what a bow and arrow is, first of all, your leg is supposed to be straight up in the air, and then your arm goes through. Okay, let me see if I can do it on this. This is worse. So I can't even do that body position stationary. So he goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It was really bad. I think there was one girl that could do the bow and arrow. So at this point, I'm like, can we go back to the lips? No. Can we go to two-legged? No? Okay. My heart was very, very broken that day. And the main coach had a big talk with us. She's a woman. That woman is fierce. I don't know if she's still the main coach of Howard Cheerleading Squad, but she is fierce. She knows what she's doing. She's kind of scary, which is funny because it's not like she says anything that's scary. She just has that persona that like,
listen to me or you won't succeed in life.
She talked to us, she told us that, you know, tryouts were going to be the next day. We needed to come with a popped look. I tried to do it today. I don't really know if I did a good job, but for you all trying out, if I could say anything, like mascara, a little bit of eyeliner, not too much. You don't want to go too dark with your makeup either. Just, yeah, keep it very, very natural. Have a nice little glow. Just make yourself look like, you know, a cute little goddess. And then you also have to wear Howard's colors. You have to wear a sports bra and either spandex or shorts. I get up the next day at 6 a.m. and I have my outfit already planned out. I've got my red zebra print Spanx that I got at competition. I had a white sports bra on. I had this headband on. I had my face popped, abs on fleek, you know, arms done. And I get to the gym with my, what are those shoes called? Are they Cheerfinities, Xfinities? Y'all know what shoes I'm talking about. I know somebody knows what shoes I'm talking about. Infinity Sport, something like that. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get into it. So it comes to my group's turn, and if I remember correctly, one of my bases didn't really know how to base. It kind of stings when not everybody in your group is up to par with what you do, or vice versa. You know, I couldn't do all of the stunts, so my bases, if they were both on the equal like playing field or whatever, and I'm down here, they can't do all the stuff that would show off their skills. And if one is down here and I'm like up here and another girl's up here, I can't show all the skills that I know and she can't show all the skills that she knows. Same with the back. So that's one of the downsides to trying out. So just make sure whatever it is that your group is doing, like you look the best no matter what it is that you do. If they have you in a prep, or if you call this a half, or they put you in a full and you can't do a one-legged stunt, it's okay. Just make sure that two-legged stunt is the best two-legged stunt that you've ever did in your life. Make sure that your come down is clean. You know, make sure everything is clean since you can't show off the other skills that you have. And they also might put you with another group afterwards and let you try out your different skill sets. Just talk to the coaches and stuff before you try out. We all get on the giant cheerleading mat, 4 girls try out at a time. First they have you do the cheer. Then they have you do the jump sequence. Then they ask if anybody can tumble. Then we start. I thought that everything went well. I thought that everything went well, you know. I was very nervous, but I don't think that I was shaking on the mat. I don't think so. But one thing that I do remember that I wish I would have done, the coaches said, hey, can anybody tumble? And, you know, they went down the line, no. And then there's me. Instead of just saying no, I was like, I don't know how to do it yet, but I'm willing to learn. And they didn't really hear me because my voice is quiet. And they said, I'm sorry, what did you say? And everybody started laughing. And I was like, I said, I don't know how to do it yet, but I would be willing to learn. And they said,
okay.
And then they wrote something down on their notepad. I was like, I guess enthusiasm is not what they were looking for. After the tryout was over, I was getting my stuff together, and a couple of the cheerleaders who were already on the team came over to me. And they're like, hey, what's your name? I said, Jaya. And then they said, oh, you look like a Tyler and a tiara. And I was like, thanks, guys. Bye. I should have known right then and there that I didn't make the team, but I was still really, really happy, really excited, and really optimistic. And I checked the list in Blackburn soon after that. And my number was not on the list. And I cried. I cried a lot. 11 years of cheerleading, being the captain, being a flyer, being a base, being a back, jumping, going to competition. 11 years. It's kind of like down the drain. It was like in one swift motion, I was told I wasn't good enough. And it happened to me before when I was put back on JV, you know, back in junior high. But it didn't hurt any less. Yes, my ego was hurt, I was hurt. People ask me now, will I ever try out for cheerleading again? Probably not. I still loved the cheerleaders though. Like, I still loved watching them perform. And I still love watching them tumble. My story accidentally ended sadly, but that was the time that I tried out for Howard's Cheerleading Squad. I will not be doing it again. but it is a cool experience. I hope that you guys learned from some of the tips that I taught you, as well as from the mistakes that I made. Happy cheering, and thanks for watching. This has been Black Girls YouTube too.